What's up, people? Jono here. Thank you for joining me for the Hunter, Call of the Wild, the Medved Run. This is episode 7. We are heading over to a need zone I've got here for Eurasian Lynx, because we're going to be working on the photograph. I might get lucky and encounter one closer, but we shall see for now. I'm really hoping that wolves, hearing one over there, it's gone now, don't mess it up. They weren't a factor in the original, well, I said the original run I did back when I recorded this mission a while back, but I don't want them messing things up, spooking links or whatever. It's one of the annoying things with some of the animals. I appreciate them adding in their sort of behaviours and that, but having mountain lions spooking animals and chasing them and that, it's real pain if you actually trying to you know, hunt a specific thing. I was in Verhonga and was eyeing up a bunch of blue wildebeest, some nice solid golds at a watering spot, a need zone, and I was like lining myself up, which one will I take? And then a lion came along and chased them all away. So I was like, thank you for that lion. That was cool. No signs of anything that we actually want. Yeah, knowing my luck, I'll get to this area and then I'll get ambushed by wolves. And I'll have no choice but to shoot them, potentially spooking the one I'm after. There is two ways to go about this mission. This is the way this is the way I'm doing it, but the one way is to do what I'm doing, which is get to the need zone. Activates at 6. We're going to get there earlier. Set myself up in a spot. Wait for one to come in. The other way is to basically just be travelling around and encounter one and then try and lure it in. So I'm going for the boring way. I say boring because I'll have to wait, and it's very circumstantial. See, if, like, for instance, well, this is good so far. It provides cover. Can I get cover with a clear view? No. So I need to... How I had it before. Come on. Way deeper? How did I have it and now I don't? Very strange. Come on. I wasn't behind the tree. It's so weird. It definitely showed me invisible. And that's, there we go. Wow, very specific. But of course I am banking on, this is one of the problems. It would have been good if I'd had tracks. This is what I like to do now if I'm going to stalk a need zone. I like to, if I find a track, let's say I find a potential diamond, you know, like let's say I found tracks for a lynx and its weight class is 35 to 45, that's potential diamond. It's great to find a need zone, but I also like to see which direction the tracks came from. then I can set up even better, because for all I know, the lynx for this need zone comes from this way. Now, on one hand, visibility is pretty good for that. On the other hand, the wind is shocking. I was going to say terrible. I mean, shocking. So I don't know. Whereas if I did know the tracks come from the west, it'd be like, well, the wind is blowing strongly to the west. Perhaps trying this here isn't even a good idea. Or I'd be like, well, I'm not going to stay on this side of the tree if I know it comes from this direction. Because I'm clearly not going to see it. I'm just really hopeful it's going to come from the northeast, this little patch here, but I honestly don't know, because I don't have those tracks to go off. So it's just something to consider if you're hunting in this method, or you're going to do this mission in this method. If you find a need zone, that's great, but otherwise, tracks are even, well, not even better, but tracks are just as crucial. Like, just see if tracks are around. Get a sense of which direction it came in from, and chances are that's the direction it will next time. It should do, unless you've done something like spooked it, or wolves have scared it, or something like that. But for the most part, it'd be good to know, right, this lynx comes from the northeast. But we don't know. We have to hope it does come this way. See, I'm interested in getting a warning call, because, yeah, see, that's strange. Why are you fleeing? Surely I haven't caused that, because I'm upwind to you and I'm not visible. I mean, okay, well, it's like 30 meters away, which is close, but I've had animals get closer to me. We just have to hope our lynx doesn't do this. Alright, we'll just wait it out, see what happens. Okay, I hear you, but I don't see you, but, sounded roughly like this direction, which, of course, the wind has decided to go from here all the way into. So, I do not see how this is going to work. That wind could not have let me down any harder if it tried. What I don't get is this. I've had this entire time, 100 to like 140 meters away, warning calls. Slightly not downwind of me. Nowhere near me, but for some reason those boars do not like what's going on. I don't know if it's me or if there's wolves down there.
In case you've never met the lynx, they're the hardest game to track out here. They'll hear you coming before you hear you coming.
When the wind
so keep
screws you
your
over,
distance.
Not much I can do about that. And that's what I was saying. If I knew that it came from this direction, I would have realized this isn't going to work. So now I have to try another method, which is to see if it's dumb enough to actually go somewhere where I okay, I wasn't expecting you to be that close. Where the wind isn't blowing. Could you please just start heading like north or something like that? I know following is kind of dumb, but I'm just...
A lynx? Have your
hoping
camera
that...
ready?
You never know. The camera is super finicky. Sometimes zooming in works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I'm just hoping I can, like, chase it into going away from the wind. Same one, right? You're just not showing me other tracks, whatever. Do I have to be? Yes, that's right. I have to be in this mission area too. I keep double tapping the map button. All right. Well, man, I can't believe that. I can't believe out of all the degrees it could come from, it had to be southwest. All right. Well. This is a different one. Wait, the wind's not so bad. And I love how, like, now that I've spooked the one I was after, the wind's gone from northwest to west. It's almost like my work here is done. Like, yep. Totally changed directions in time to spook the lynx you were after, and now that I've spooked it, I'm just going to change back to where I was. Yeah, see, this isn't good at all, because I don't have any actual cover. It's probably too far away. Where are you? Can't hear it. Ah. Don't know if it's still there or not. Please. No, that one, no, that one, thank you. I really hate photo-related missions for things like this.
Very good. Your custom skills are serviceable.
Done.
Now, see if you can harvest the lynx.
Yeah, now I have to
Anatoly
shoot
requires a
it.
specimen for dissection.
Don't
With
believe it has
anthrax
to
in
be the
area,
same one.
We need to keep a close eye on the health of these animals.
Oh no, where'd it go? Right, well the hardest part's done, the photo. And yeah, thankfully they're now just like harvest a lynx. Same mission area, sure, but like harvest a lynx. That's why it would have been great if I could have had the opportunity to get the photo without spooking it. I'm so glad that isn't actually a mission requirement. Could you imagine trying to photograph the lynx without it being alerted to you, when you have to be like literally standing on the damn thing before it counts. Oh, also, now that I think about, I don't want to just wildly shoot at it because we want to harvest lynx without damaging their lungs. This one just says harvest a lynx. So I'm probably going to, I'll keep following it. But we're going to go for a messy shot. If I can work out, yeah, let's see. So they end up being a bit of both tactics. It started out with the ambusher at the lead zone, and that angle that it was coming from was perfect visibly. It's just a shame that the wind went from south right up to north, west, and now it's back to south in the span of an hour and a half. Yeah, thanks wind. This game can be really weird with the wind sometimes. Some reserves are worse than others, but the wind can just go from north to south to north in like an hour. It's just strange. But we have now got the... Oh, you're up here. The easier half of this mission. And oh my luck, the wind is now frantically trying to get to blow east, because guess which way I'm heading. It's a real strange thing. Can you... it's basically going south. Let's just abandon that one. See how big the spear is. And that's not the one that... Isn't that max weight? It is. Let's just follow that for a little bit. I mean, hell, I gotta head in a direction. I may as well, go after the spear. Might come across a lynx in the process. Just go watch the mission area. I mean, the other thing I can do is quit out of the game and head back to that initial need zone. Hopefully that first lynx is there, and the wind will actually stay blowing this sort of direction. Damn, I really want to see the spear. It's the gamble sometimes with hunting. This sort of thing where I was saying, like, if I found the need zone, you'd want to set up and it's a 7. And it's going to run away, so who cares? Yeah, I think I'll do that. I will head back here. So, fast travel. And then I'll just quit out and come back in, and it's like I did with the reindeer in that other mission. This will be back at that area. I just obviously got to approach it a little stealthier. But it's better than just running around aimlessly for like ever. Okay. Just don't let me downwind. Hopefully we can get a nice shot into the intestines or something in past both missions. I'm not going to risk trying to hit the liver for the harvest check, because if I damage a lung, then it's just a lynx I have to go after. I'd rather just Who cares about the harvest check? Just get on with it. So what have we got here? Just the one beer. But see, yeah, what I would do is basically, in this case, if there was a max weight beer, and I was like, oh, I'm going to stalk this place out, I would try and get a sense of which direction. I'm not going to do it too hard right now because we don't actually have time. But I would look. The track's going to circle around a bit, but I would basically look and be like, okay, let's say there's more tracks this way. Then it'd be like, okay, the beer comes from the south. So now we know if we're going to set up camp there and wait for it to arrive, we want to be favouring a view from the south. We want to be looking to the south, we want a clear view, we don't want the wind blowing south, we want that. I'm not going to shoot you. I know I need a moose that weighs 500 kg. No, we got a moose last time, didn't we? So I don't need just a moose. I need a 500 kg one. So we won't worry about you. Spot it. I cannot believe how often I'm caught out by the 5. I saw the 5 and I've said it before. I'm like, that's a diamond. Oh my god. It's like, no, 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 no. It's like a silver. It's not worth getting excited about, but I do it all the time. I think the only time I've really been super confused was they changed white-tailed deer, so they're now 1 to 3 instead of 5. So I remember seeing all these white-tail and being like, it's a 2. It's a 2. I'm not worried about 2. And then I shot one. And I was like, wow, that's... Okay, see, that's a max weight lynx. Not lynx. Musk deer. So what I would generally do... Actually, I need to slow down. Is I would follow those tracks. Either encountering the animal itself or a need zone. And the good thing about following the tracks to a need zone is, well, then you know which way it's coming from. And then I'd make a note of that. Depending on the timing and all that, I might either just keep following it, or I'd say, right, I'm going to come back with a tripod or anything. Maybe nothing, but I'll come back and I'll set myself up. It's coming from the east. The wind would be terrible for that. Might not be able to get it, but I'll just see. So we're starting to close in. See, that could even be that one. I'd like to know what you are. There's actually new gear, a new pack coming out. At the recording of this, it's next week, so a couple days after this comes out. I'm guessing maybe the same day or the day after, but I think they're calling it the Ambusher pack. I'm not particularly excited about it. It's a lever action rifle and a recurve bow. I'm not interested in them, to be honest. But there is now a portable caller, an electronic caller that is coming with it, and that could be very interesting. At first I was like, well, who cares? What? Like, an electronic caller, it's just going to come to you anyway. And then my brain actually turned on and was like, right, so you put it down and then you can remotely call animals. It can call any animal that has a caller for it. I don't know the range, I don't know any of the specs for it yet. I don't know, like, the traction strength, I don't know the weight. No, no, no. No. Right, sorry. I shot it in the head. I don't know if that's actually going to kill it. I don't know if that's going to... I thought I'd shoot it in the brain. No organs hit. At least it's gone this sort of direction. Yeah, so I don't know any of the specs, but for animals like this, like the coyote, all those really annoying animals, it could be quite handy, because you'll be able to set yourself up in a far more favourable spot, and you won't have to so much worry about calling it directly to you. You'd be able to, for instance, put the caller over there, set up here. Oh, it died. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the one that just called out. I assumed it was the same one. Yeah, so you'll be able to set up a nice open area. And then, yeah, nice open area. And call it into that. So I'm really interested in that. Some of these missions could be a lot easier with that gear. So I definitely want to check that out. You're being difficult. Real difficult. Don't just disappear on me. Yep. I really hate when the game decides to do this. The tracks are just really few and far between. Or it just runs in the most erratic pattern. So even though you'd think it's heading south, it just suddenly goes like east or something and you're not looking for it. All the game's like, hey, there's a bunch of other tracks. We should probably prioritize them over the one that he's following. Oh, I thought I saw it. Okay. Is it doing it? It's could be doing this. I've noticed it a couple times where if you actually stand still and wait for a bit, tracks load in, like they just start to appear. It's really weird. Go back this way. Or it's just done that thing where it's just not going to load any tracks for the Lynx for like an insane distance. There it is. Yes, naturally. Like I was saying. The direction that tracks... Oh, it's going south. No, it's not. It's somehow just bloody here. God. What a runaround. So yeah, it was a gold, but yeah, unfortunately hit the skull, but I just didn't want to hit a lung, and I wasn't going to try for a perfect heart shot, none of that. I didn't want to risk a leg, so should be 2 missions complete.
I am impressed, but don't let that go to your head. I'm easily impressed. Kidding! Your ace is all the way. Anatoly thanks you for a perfect specimen.
Alright. So, 2 missions done there. God, that took like... I know I waited around at the beginning,
Rumor
but
has
it
it
was
that
like
boars
40
are
minutes.
invading this region. Maybe the Lynx pushed them here. Maybe the storm. Either way, this area can't sustain them. Create hunting pressure in the area marked on the hunter mate. Send them home. Speaking of sending things home...
Can you give me more details,
the police
please?
sent a drone up after I called and... My missing team has been found. The night before the storm, a pair of bears invaded the camp and ran them off without their gear. They're coming back frostbitten and several kilograms leaner, but
Ah,
they're
the info's
alive.
there.
Truly miraculous.
For some reason,
I
it's
hope
not
you
on my
don't
hunter
mind that I
mate.
shared your role in their rescue. They called you a hero. If you're lucky, some of them will name their babies after you.
I don't want that.
What if
There we go.
these might be the same pack of boars you chased away earlier? You and these boars need to stop meeting like this.
Okay, so now you're clarified. Because at first you're saying just create hunting pressure. And I was like, oh, is this in like Hirschfelden? Do we just shoot anything and create pressure? Who cares? But no, 3 boars in this area. Missions, what else have we got? I think we were going to head that way last time. Yep. Bronze Age 2. Oh yeah, it's not... I can't believe we still haven't touched this whole half of the map. I guess because there's a mission way over here somewhere that I haven't bothered to do yet. Is it showing up? No. Oh wait. I'm a dumbass. It's highlighted the same area, so I think it's here. Harvest the links without damaging lands and get a bronze score or higher. Ah, that's unfortunate that it didn't stack. Often they do, because I got a silver with that links. And a moose. Anywhere. Right. And that's anywhere. Okay, so let's select that for now. But we're going to head south. We're going to keep an eye out for boar and lynx. I'm a little gutted that that lynx I just got didn't stack. The missions unlock in a strange way, and I wonder if it's because I stacked it with the photo
You're getting
mission.
closer to the boar. Did you know that
No,
in
no.
Texas, some people hunt wild hogs with helicopters and full auto machine guns? I've seen clips. People post them online. Not judging, but come on. Where is the sport in that?
I won't follow that. I won't follow that. We'll focus on this cave for now. But yeah, I wonder if the photo mission messed up the order, because some of the missions it will... Oh, which way? Of course you're going that way. I'm not going to bother with the wind. You're just a lynx, I'm going to bother with you. Yeah, some of the missions, you'll complete mission 1, and it will say, it's stuck in a bush sound. God, I hate when it does this. It thinks I'm in a bush. And it's way louder. Maybe if I actually run through bush. Stop. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, sometimes you complete mission 1. Well, mission 1 is harvest a red deer, and you harvest a red deer, and then the game's like, mission 2 is now available. You have completed mission 1. So for a tiny window, mission 2 is up before you've actually started it. So you can stack them. Depending on the missions and how they work, you can stack them. Because just like in that case, with the lynx, it could be like, you know, do this requirement, harvest a lynx, and then it'll be like, harvest a lynx with a shotgun, and say mission 1 is harvest a lynx, and you do that with a shotgun. So the mission 2 starts up before it completes mission 1, and mission 2 is, you know, a shotgun. And so it's like, hey, you did it. Even though technically you hadn't started it yet. I want to see what you are. I must know. Nothing. We'll try quietly. Terrible spot to be in, but I want to see how big you are. No. You're close, but you're in such a terrible spot. So yeah, that would have been great with that lynx. To have double stacked it. And yeah, I knew some missions I would be able to stack in this run. I didn't want to look up mission orders. No, not the female. I don't want to look up the missions. I want to just approach them as they come. I mean, obviously, I'm going to remember certain missions, like the photo one. Yeah. That sunlight's a real annoying spot. Where'd that male go? I just want to see it. No, not you. You're not a moose. You look like you're flying. Is the male already gone? Right. Hopefully that's our 500 kg done. Yep, 545. Nice gold. That heart shot straight between the lungs, right into the liver and stomach. That's the power of the rhino. Right there, that max penetration all the way through it. If I'd used the Empress, the 7mm, it probably would have just been a perfect heart shot. But pretty nice. Very cool. Okay, so you're not traveling. What did you give me? Okay, there you go. Run away. Okay, so no, my luck, this mission will be saying that could have been done. Okay, trophy rating 147 or higher. So unfortunately that didn't stack either. Oh well. So I think this is our cave. Yeah. Can kind of make out can see. All those... They meant to be glowworms? I hope so. Are those their eyes up above? Yeah.
Wonderful discovery. This Bronze Age painting is one of our local Easter eggs. The people who painted these were ancient hunters just like you.
The third one yet?
But millennia ago, with no guns and no hunter mate. Keep your eyes open for more of this as you explore the taiga. They are rare finds.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, and here's our collectible. Right, so... Now... 147 or higher. Now we'll head east. I'm just going to fast travel up here, just so that I don't have to deal with that cliff. See if we get any boar or lynx in the way. It's a funny thing, especially with lynx, that mission took a lot of effort to get a shot at one. And then the episode beforehand, there were like a couple lynx just waltzing by and I just shot them for the hell of it, and it was no effort at all. I think the boar are going to be the same. They're just going to be real difficult and that, or I'm going to get lucky and just spot them and deal with it. Leave the pillars in here, so I'm going to set that to there. It wouldn't be so bad if we weren't trapped in the same mission area. Sorry, in just one region. It'd be nice to move on and start spreading out a bit more. Though I guess the hunting pressure one makes sense to be in one mission area. And actually, what am I talking about? The lynx can be anywhere, so... Yeah, I'm just talking nonsense. But at least we're heading east and the wind is blowing west. That's a nice... I wouldn't say change. Unless the lynx gives zero warning it's nearby. That kind of blows. One of the risks of running around, you don't always get a fair warning that maybe that wasn't a lynx that ran by. Maybe there was a musk deer. Let's see what this beer is. Hopefully, I haven't got much time, so... Okay. But where is the water sound coming from? See, why can't I get lucky and it's just a lynx chilling like that, you know? Just strolling along. Tempted to shoot that bear, but I won't. I'll just run after it. And yeah, I could just rest up until the drinking time and do the same thing, but... It's a little, annoying constantly doing that. So what was that? Oh. Maybe him? I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I keep checking those tracks either. Wolves fleeing, that's fine. Oh my god, you stopped just as I fired. Damn you. I'm not going to bother that. I can't believe it did that. It ran and stopped and that. And it's like, alright, it's going to run into the path of the bullet. Nope, not if I just stop dead, like, right as you fire. It would have been nice to have just gone that one out of the way. Oh, there they are. The pillars. I believe that's them. The bloody trees got out of the way. There we go. So yeah, they're just on the inside. I thought they were down in this valley. Travel the hills, find the weather station, and interact with it. Okay, another one down here. Well, let me just quickly... What have I done? Why am I selecting weapons? Try and find this point of interest. 4 tracks. Are we going to get lucky and get some boar in this mission area? I don't think so. Too close to the edge. Yeah, there's heaps of those pillars. Had to be musk deer. Lots of them. All the drinking zones. Right there. Of course, the wind! The wind working against me again. Maybe I can get lucky, though. It's a female. I need a bronze or higher, which means, to be honest, I need to be aiming for a silver. Oh, well, of course you're there. Yeah, I know. I honestly don't have time to start this mission. We'll quickly finish it next episode because we're right by it. And we'll carry on. A lot of sloppy hunting today, I must say. I mean, okay, I did deliberately shoot that lynx in the skull. So I can't really say that was a poor shot when it's what I was aiming to do. If I'm lucky that lynx will just come out of there. Now I might be able to, depends on its weight, I can't see it. I'd be more confident if it was a male. But yeah, glad we got the photo out of the way because that is a real pain at that mission. I don't know what was up with the boar during that though. I don't like the fact that they were super spooked for pretty much no reason. They couldn't see or smell me, so I don't know what was triggering them. But come on. Really want to just see this lynx. It's probably too small. But you never know. I need a bronze, so you never know. Yeah. No, don't run, don't run. You don't run! All I needed is for you to just not run. Side on, aim for the intestines. That's what the plan had been, but I just didn't want to take that shot. Yeah, I'll give you a warning. And are you now just behind a boulder? Yeah. Pretty much, aren't you? Somehow I've managed to circle right around you. Pretty much. I mean, honestly, it picked the most annoying spot to decide to do this. One clump of bush. Yeah, just one clump of bush and rock, and it's like, yep, I'm just gonna live inside of this. And I can't tell. I can't. Ah, there you are. Don't know if I even hit it. Hard to tell with that non-vital. Good. Here it is, just dying in front of me. You stupid lynx, and you're a bronze. Yay! Done. Nice, nice. We ended on a good note. I thought we were going to end on a dumb note. I was surprised that they actually scored as a silver. But a bronze can drop down to nothing, can't it? Pretty sure no matter what, it can drop down 1. Okay, what mission do you have now? Oh, nothing. Okay, well, we've cleared a lot of missions for now. I guess when this is done, more will come in. Totally unfortunate that moose screwed me over there, but next time we'll do mountain trek. We'll look for boar and the moose and go from there. So until next time, thank you very much for watching and take it easy.